been going well. I've been out in the halls. I haven't heard any of it. There's a lot of firsts going on here, and we still have a lot of things that we're working on. Maybe some of you have noticed the stage floor is a little different right here than back there. Let me do this over a microphone. Just a quick quiz. If some of you here were last night for the high school concert, you know these answers. So you have to not raise your hand. And those who weren't here, perhaps you know the answers, you could just yell them out. This is a quiz based on some of the information that's been presented to you over the last 14 years of Highland Choir concerts. Does anyone know what's underneath it? You can just yell it out. Good. That's one. Good. Orchestra pit. Very nice. Let's see. Here's the next one. You see, hanging above the students, these are called, actually, they're called clouds. They are sound shells that help deflect the sound toward the audience. Those sound shells could then be lowered, turned vertical, and then hoisted up into the, very nice, fly space. Former tech parent. Okay, you can't answer any more of these. And when the students have been entering and exiting, they've been walking off into the wings. All the things that we've been talking about over the last 14 years for Highland concerts, they're here. Orchestra pit is here, fly space is here, wing space is here, permanently attached sound system is here, permanently attached light system is here. It's all here. It's finally all here. And you paid for it, so thank you for that. I moved into the district so I could pay for it too. So I'm helping out with that as well. This is the 8th grade choir. Before I forget, after this concert is over, if you have any ideas or thoughts on what the experience was like for you, if you want to write that down and give it to your child and they can bring it in, we got pretty good at doing gymnasium concerts. And now we're brand new on doing auditorium concerts, and I'm curious what your experience was like out there. And so if you have some ideas or thoughts, things you liked, things you wondered about, could we do this differently, things like that, let us know. Write it down so we can tweak for each performance and make things just a little bit different so that it makes it a great experience for you. That would help us out a great deal. All we see is the hallways and running kids from this room to that room, so I'd love to know what you saw when you were here. This is the 8th grade choir. In Highland Middle School, you're required to take band or choir in 6th and 7th grade. When 8th grade comes, you can take band or choir or both or neither. So the students who are here because they choose to be. We're in 4-part harmony. The girls who sing soprano, can I see you raise your hands? Soprano girls, raise your hands. Thank you. The guys who sing bass, can I see you guys raise your hands? Hands down. The guys who sing tenor. And they're the smallest section, but darn it, you're going to hear them. And the girls who sing alto, this is our army of altos. So we're broken up into those 4 parts.
A couple things we wanted to address while all the kids were out here. One serious thing and one really fun thing. First of all, as you may have noticed if you've been to middle school choir concerts in the past, Mr. Ilg and I did not do 8th grade girls and 8th grade guys this year. With the events of the negotiations, the teacher negotiations that have been going on, the union has decided to take the next step in trying to get a fair contract at this point. There's lots of information out there, and I'm not going to go into all of the politics right now because that's not me at all. This isn't my personality. It takes a big person to jump out and make this move, but we have been asked to what's called work to rule, which means do only what is in the contract, and Mr. Ilg and I volunteer our time for 8th grade girls and 8th grade guys, so until a contract is settled, we've been asked to discontinue that group. So we're looking forward to quickly regaining those kids and having a lot of fun with our pop Broadway music on Friday afternoons, but until a contract is settled, we won't be doing that. So call your board members and be in prayer if you're praying people. Secondly, and the fun thing, is that I just wanted to make a quick announcement about our musical Annie. We're having auditions on Monday and Tuesday after school. Ladies and gentlemen, we're having auditions Monday and Tuesday after school. Everybody is welcome to come, 6th through 8th graders, all music students and non-music students. We're going to try to give a part to everybody that commits to practices and comes to audition. It'll be really exciting. The show isn't till March, but this is the first middle school musical ever, so if you want to get involved, there's plenty of roles for you as parents and family and friends, and we're just thrilled to have such a group that's enthusiastic for this.